Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of the Baker Orangeline. I'm your host, Katie Ellingsworth. To start off this week, we're going to go to Xiomara Nunez for a look at the Trayvon Martin presentation.
Hoods Up, Trayvon Martin Open Forum allowed faculty and students to reflect on the historical, psychological, sociological, and mass media perspective in dealing with injustice within America based on the Trayvon Martin case. Junior Katera Shackelford organized the forum after a conversation about the case with a professor.
I did feel strongly about the issue prior to the discussion with Dr. Booker, and I really felt like that was something that Baker students should know about.
Faculty and students voiced their opinions on the case and how it affects race and society as a whole. The Black experience in America was an issue that was pressed in the forum.
The larger social concern is that people, especially white Americans, are passionately, desperately trying to explain this as being about something other than race.
The first step in social change is awareness, and so at the very least this forum created an awareness of the issue and the other issues involved in it. And so once people can become aware of the issue, then they can start to think about what they want to do about it.
Florida native and Baker senior Clarence Scott offered his personal perspective after having gone through a similar experience.
Classrooms here in Kansas, a lot of people can't relate to some of the things I've been through.
In terms with the case, it was definitely had to deal with race, it had to deal with racism, and anybody who thinks it's not, you're just being blind to racism in America.
Students were able to freely comment and develop their own perspective on the Trayvon Martin case. This has been Xiomara Nunez, KNBU TV.
Thank you, Xiomara. Baker is looking for students to submit works for the Scholar Symposium held on May 5th. The symposium showcases the achievements of Baker students. Students can submit and present papers, presentations, and works of art or performances. Students who receive honors funding are encouraged to submit the work. Applications can be submitted to Dr. William Miller or Aaron Joyce. The deadline to submit applications is April 25th. Baker has once again been recognized nationally as a Tree Campus USA University. Baker was honored for the healthy management of their campus forest, and on April 29th, the university will be planting an American honor beam near the Harder Union on campus. Now, Dannie Harris has this week's Countdown to Commencement.
Welcome to another week of Countdown to Commencement. Graduation is quickly approaching, and for many seniors, the job search is still on. But for two accounting majors, that is not the case.
I'm going to be working at PricewaterhouseCoopers in Kansas City, downtown.
I got a job with a company called KPMG. It's an accounting firm in downtown Kansas City.
In an economy where the job market is scarce, these two went through several interviews before snagging a job.
A lot of interviews. I had about 3 different interviews I had to try and land this job, including one that was at the actual company. So it was a little stressful, but I don't know. There's a lot of work. Just gotta perfect my resume and stuff like that.
While many seniors are still searching, preparations are being made by those who know where they are going after graduation.
I'll be working in the assurance side of the accounting firm, so basically audit. So go into companies and audit their financial statements.
Good luck to all seniors on their continued search for a job. This has been Dannie Harris, KNBU TV.
Thanks, Dannie. Baker Farmhands asked students to adopt a seedling this past week. They handed out kits in the union, and the students were asked to plant and nurture their plants until Earth Day, which is April 22nd. The students can then return their plants to dining services from April 23rd to April 27th. The Baker Farmhands will then take the plants and harvest them to be used in the dining room. We'll be back with more Orangeline.
It's everything you need to know about what's going on at Baker University. Get your Baker Orange right here, folks.